What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another Wanzer review with a Wanzer review. So, in this Wanzer review, we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Onslaught from the Onslaught wave. So, this was a Captain America wave, like wave 3. And man, this was a great Build-A-Figure. A lot of people have gotten this figure. A lot of the people that I watch who toy hunt actually have just started, or not just started, actually have just completed this figure. Like Cincy Nerd just completed this figure. I think P2 is trying to complete this figure. And who else is trying to complete this figure? Somebody else that was. Oh yeah, so Cincy Nerd just completed his, and P2 is still completing his. Okay, and then I think these other two guys that I watch, they're two brothers, Spanish guys. I can't remember their channel name, but I think they're still trying to collect their Onslaught. But if not, I could be mistaken. But anyway, this is a great figure. All the collectors and hunters do want this figure. You should have it in your collection. I will say that the turtle shell type thing that came with Captain America is a bit of a hindrance. Fuck that shit. Because without that thing, you know, you can put them back further, you can go forward, side to side, you know what I mean? Like, that thing is, like, kind of whack. I mean, it looks cool, kinda. I mean, cool if he could have held it as a shield, but it's kind of lame. I really don't like it. You know what else I don't like? Red Skull. I do not give a crap about Red Skull. And you know what else I don't like about this? Is the fact that I actually owned a Red Skull and the Onslaught head, and I sold them both. So I had to re-buy them both for this figure. And did that piss me off? It totally did. Totally did. This figure was like $67. But even if you got all of your figure pieces and figures for like $10 a piece, and that's saying that's cheap, because that's still half, more than half off. You know what I mean? Because figures are usually like $25 to $23 to $20 an hour. $20 a piece. You know what I mean? So, if you were to buy all 8 pieces, you're spending $80 for that figure. That's at $10 a piece. You know what I mean? So, if you bought them at $5 a piece, it would actually be worth it to build this figure at the cheapest. But you would literally have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sucky, right? So even me spending $67, still got it cheaper than what it would be to buy at its cheapest. Well, at a low price than its cheapest price. You know what I mean? Like, I got it cheap, but not as cheap as it could have been, because I don't have the patience. And this was a figure that I didn't think I was going to get, because I did like it, but for some reason something was throwing me off. But I finally got it. And if you don't know, Onslaught is Professor X and Magneto in one body. A lot of things happened. I think somebody got mad or something, and they just went a little crazy, and they made this. Like, they got crazy. And then somehow the Onslaught entity itself, like, broke off from this and became its own thing, which looks stupid. It's like a bug. I don't like it at all. It's another Build-A-Figure. It's stupid. This figure looks sick. You guys can check her out. It looks awesome. It's nice and shiny, as all Marvel Legends pretty much are shiny. But yeah, the head sculpt looks good. I'm not going to put the Red Skull head on. I do not like Red Skull. I think he's kind of lame. Even though that one comic book where it was like somebody kills the Marvel Universe, where Red Skull had like a whole bunch of villains switch the good guy that they were trying to kill and ended up killing their hero that they were trying to get. That was a pretty cool storyline with Red Skull. I will give it that. I don't know what killed the Marvel Universe it was. I want to say it was like either Punisher or Wolverine. But either way, I think it was Wolverine. But either way, that was a good comic. And I will give Red Skull the credit because he was the one who thought of the idea. But yeah, Onslaught, guys, he's part of, if you didn't know, he is a part of the Capcom vs. Marvel #2. So you can use him in the game. I don't know if he's a playable character in the game, but I do know that he's like one of the bosses at the end. So that's pretty cool. I think he is the boss at the end. Yeah, Onslaught. This is the version that he looks like too in the game, which is really cool. That's another reason why I got this figure. Like, I like the way he looks. I really like the colors. It took me a while to go with the purple and the red, but now I like it, like I just said. But I love the head sculpt, because when they made Magneto, the one that came in the Toys R Us exclusive Jubilee Build-A-Figure wave, this is what Magneto's head should look like, because you always see Magneto like kind of like dark, like he's a dark character. So showing his head like this just gives that essence of just, evil and darkness, So I'm glad they actually made this figure, because Onslaught is cool, man. I like it a lot. It's definitely a must-have Build-A-Figure. And dude, I can't wait to get Titus. Like, I really want Titus Build-A-Figure from the new Guardians of the Galaxy wave. Oh, and guys, I'm watching Justice League Dark right now. I was watching it earlier today. Great movie. I'm halfway through it. Cannot wait to get the new multiverse Constantine figure with the flames coming out of his hands. That's like the main reason why I'm getting that Constantine. All the other Constantine figures that have been coming out don't have any magic effects. Like, that's dumb. That's like making Onslaught without the head and only giving us the Red Skull. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Come on, you gotta have the flame hands or the magic stuff coming out. So, and I decided not to get the Zatanna from the DC Universe Classics wave, and decided to get the new Zatanna from the Justice League Dark movie that I'm watching right now, because I want to have the more up-to-date figure on certain figures, and Zatanna is done pretty much doing her magical powers to defend herself with the hat and the wand now. So she does the hat and wand on like stage and stuff. So the hat and wand is only there for, shits and giggles for the audience, not for when she's fighting crime. So I'm like, okay, but she still has her kind of like iconic outfit, which is cool. So I'm gonna end up getting that one, and it's cheaper too. It really is. It's not the main reason why I'm doing it, but it is a reason. $35 for an old ass figure. I'm not trying to do it right now. So yeah, guys, I got a lot of new figures coming up this check, if you will. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I pretty much already have, but I didn't tell you all of them though. And so I'm going to keep it to myself. And I hope you guys liked the new video I just posted before I went to work of the new bookshelf. Cannot wait to put some lights in it. I showed it to my grandmother when I came home a few minutes ago. She likes it a lot. She's like, wow, you have a lot. I'm like, I know. I didn't know how much I had until I put them all up, in that little bookshelf. But alright, guys, let's do the articulation. So we got ankle pivot. Feet go down that much. Feet go up that much, and they are hindered by the ankle. You'd have to see. You have to have the figure in your hand to understand what I'm talking about. But like, it doesn't go up any more than that at all. So I'm letting you know. Double jointed knees. Legs go out that far. They go in that far. Legs go out that far. Okay. He does swivel at his ab crunch, or crunch if you will. Crunches down that far. Goes back that far. These little things move a little bit. Arms go up that far. Bend that much at not even a 90-degree angle. The hands do bend at the wrist. They do swivel at 360. These gauntlets move too, just to let you know the gauntlets move. He does have a tricep swivel. You can do a 360. It is tight though. I wouldn't recommend it. What else? Oh, the head doesn't move at all, really. It goes up that much, down that much. That's pretty much it. And it does go side to side, but it doesn't do a 360. And these do come off, if you didn't know already. But guys, that's Onslaught, man. And I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Thank you so much for watching. More reviews coming soon. I'm thinking about doing my pop review now, but we'll see if I do it. I might just save that for tomorrow. But guys, I got so many more reviews coming up. I cannot wait. Oh, can't wait to show you what I got coming up, man. I know you've probably seen some of the ones I'm going to do. Majority of all of them you've probably seen. But it's okay. You're going to like them because I'm going to review them. And Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.